DMOS Stealth Shovel. Tool than the stealth shovel made from T660-61 aircraft aluminium. It's incredibly tough. You can run it over with a car, hits it with a sledgehammer, or even throw it into a fly and it'll still be as good as new. The telescoping handle extends up to 1.5 meter and when folded it fits right inside the blade in. This compact form, the shovel, is no more than 46 cm long and 23 cm wide. The blade has rounded teeth, designed to crush ice and frozen ground. The steel shovel is a must-have for any off-road vehicle, ATV or snowmobile. With a shovel this cool, who even needs a car? It's priced at $134. We have to admit that there are Ryder airbag jack. If the rear axle sinks and the wheels start spinning in the air, that's a sure sign your road trip is turning into a walk. The Ryder airbag jack is an unusual kind of jack that can help save the day. It looks like a rubber bag that's, when inflated, can lift the axle by 78 cm. You can fill it with air using any strong compressor or even exhaust gases. Just press the hose against the exhaust pipe and hold it there until the check is fully inflated. Be careful though, as the hose can blow off due to the pressure if you're not holding it firmly. The creators of the jack warn to be cautious. Hot exhaust can burn your hands, and a sharp object could punch at the jack, causing the car to drop suddenly. So make sure to check the ground, move passengers to a safe distance, and only then start using the jack. The Ryder airbag jack comes with 2 canvas patches that help increase its durability. Make sure to use them. Here's an example of a tough end. Warrior Winches Trojan. Warrior Winches Trojan as a game changer. It rethinks the classic ATV setup with a winch on the front bumper. Trojan's big advantage is its portability. Everything fits in one box: the electric reel, the rope and the carabiners. This winch can pull up to 1,800 kg, handling almost any motorcycle, ATV or snowmobile. Along with the main parts, the kit includes safety leather gloves, 2 2-in-1/2 meter long straps, and a remote control that works from up to 3.8 meter away. Now that's customer care. You can't imagine a more amazing Technoconcept dependable system made for the northern regions is designed for trucks because it needs free space on the frame. On snowy highways, semi-trailers and dump trucks often spin out and cause accidents. To keep from slowing down, you need to boost the wheels' grip. Sandworks great for this. This system uses 2 tanks mounted in front of the rear wheels. It releases sand through a nozzle at a rate of 1 kilogram per minute. There's a dump button right in the driver's cab. The inventors say that they can fit this system onto any truck as long as it's not made for ice drifting, pushing a car. Suspension too. Stalker Track. Still plenty of places around the world where roads are no different from off-road trails for the people living in these areas, as well as for hunters, fishermen and travelers. The company's Stalker Track has created tracks that replace wheels on off-road vehicles, while Caterpillar tracks on passenger cars aren't new. The makers of this project are particularly proud that Their design is simpler and more affordable than others on the market. The Hansa model is for vehicles up to 2 tons, the Oilman for up to 3 tons and the Polar for up to 3.5 tons. The reliability of Stalker Track's products comes from their strong reinforced frame, with an anti-corrosion coating and galvanized parts. Prices start at $6,300. Exitrax. A memorable adventure starts when your off-road vehicle sinks into the mud up to the bottom. If you don't have a winch, there's only one way out: tossing boards under the wheels. After a 100 tests, the folks at Exitrax figured that in the 21st century is time to swap wooden boards for something more advanced. They created flexible plates with 4 rows of spikes that grip. The ground on one side and hold the tires firmly on the other. These plates can handle the weight of most popular 4-wheel drive vehicles. Many test videos show that they come out from under the car undamaged. Exitrax comes in several sizes. There's also a kit to combine 2 plates into one. The best place to store them is on the roof rack. They won't fit in the passenger area because these tools are meant for dirty work. Any level lift limit with longer, stiffer springs is a thing of the past these days. Top-notch off-road capability comes from hydraulically attaching a coilover with just a button press. The SUV can lift up to 33 cm and each axle can be raised individually. It'll take some serious skill to get stuck with that kind of clearance and suspension. The creators of the project promised that upgrading a pickup truck or other frame-based off-road vehicle won't noticeably affect handling. Pentade and proven mechanisms keep the body centered and help the steering response to turns. While this will increase the wheelbase, the vehicle will still stay within legal size limits. As an added bonus, you can adjust the suspension using an app on your phone, which is perfect for low rider. Pull PAL land anchor. Takes a lot of effort to drive those screws into the ground. Engineers from the USA took a completely different approach to the problem. They designed a solid one-piece construction called PAL land anchor. The physics behind this triangular anchor is that the more force you apply to it, the deeper it digs into. You can see a heavy GMC truck pulling itself out of thick mud held in place by an anchor that was simply thrown onto the ground. So the choice is yours. As they say, do you prefer a compact product that fits in a bag, or do you want something that's easier to PEWAG Servostar competitions? This invention is designed specifically for cars without clearance on the inside of the wheel. That means models where there's almost no space between the inside of the wheel and the suspension or brake parts. In these cases, the tires, spokes, rim or brake disc are as close as possible to the structure without touching it. PEWAG Servostar chains slip over the tire and screws grew onto the original nut. You adjust the tension with a lever. The whole process of putting them on and taking them off takes no more than 10 minutes. For someone who's done it before, the chains are a universal size and fit. Wheels of different diameters. The chain itself is 3.2 mm thick. Tests show the Servostar chains are great for snowy roads, but it's best to avoid deep snow drifts. STIS. Use tire pressure makes a big difference in how well your vehicle handles different roads when tire pressure is high. The tires become more rigid, and the contact area with the ground is reduced. This can be helpful on smooth roads to minimize rolling resistance and improve hand left, but on soft and uneven surfaces, this rigidity can decrease traction. Now, there's a way to change the pressure in all tires at once. German designers have created a system of hoses and cylinders that mounts onto the car's frame. It sets up in just 5 minutes. To use it, you connect the hoses and set the desired pressure on the gauge. Tests on a 6-wheeled Mercedes Sprinter showed that at 4 bars, the vehicle gets stuck in sand and snow, but at 2 bars it easily rolls over obstacles. That's pretty impressive. Maybe you don't need tracks after